Hello and welcome. My name is Brad Browning. I am YouTube's #1 breakup expert, and in this video you're going to learn how to... Now, I know what you're thinking. You're expecting me to give you the secret ingredient that's going to make your ex take you back today. You want, a quick fix, a shortcut. Well, I've got good news and bad news for you. The bad news is that there is no shortcut. There's nothing you can do to speed up the process of getting your ex back. And if someone tells you there is, then they're full of shit. But there is good news. I am going to tell you how to win back your ex in this video. And I'm going to do it fast. There's not going to be any fluff or filler in this video, folks. I'm just going to give you the 2-minute tutorial on exactly what you need to do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. Let's get started. All right, the first thing you're going to want to do is take my free quiz to figure out what your chances of success are. I've spent a long time developing this quiz tool, and it only takes you about 5 minutes to complete it. And the quiz is designed to tell you where you stand with your ex and what your odds are of successfully winning him or her back. So as soon as you're done watching this video, visit breakupbrad.com/quiz and take that free quiz for yourself. breakupbrad.com/quiz. And I'll put that URL right at the top of the description below this video so you can click on the link as soon as you finish watching. Look, in almost every single situation, you're going to need to cut off the lines of communication with your ex for at least a little while. I typically recommend 30 days. And there is some research out there that supports that number, but you may need to stop interacting with your ex for even longer than that, depending on your situation. Take that quiz that I just mentioned to find out how long you should be ignoring your ex for. Either way, now is the time to go cold turkey on your ex and employ my no contact strategy. Trust me, that strategy does work. It's an important first step because it will help your ex reach what I call emotional neutral. And it's designed to set the stage and make sure that your ex is receptive to what comes next. All right, you've got some time on your hands because you're not contacting your ex for 30 days or so, but it's not time to sit around the house crying and feeling sorry for yourself, folks. That's what your ex expects of you, and it's only going to hurt your chances. Instead, you need to do something contrary to what your ex is expecting. Nobody wants to get back together with a loser who spends their Saturday nights watching Family Guy reruns, which is why you need to do exactly the opposite of that. So now is the time to be as social as you possibly can. Get out of the house as often as possible, hang out with friends and family, keep busy, take up a hobby, join a club, even go on dates, even if you don't feel like it. Just be generally productive and social. Trust me, this part is crucial, even though it may sound dumb to you right now. Okay, let's quickly cover some things that you need to prevent yourself from doing. So no begging, pleading, or apologizing over and over again. No angry messages or outbursts, and no trying to get revenge on your ex. No drama or initiating long, drawn-out, serious talks with your ex. In fact, don't talk to your ex about the relationship or your breakup at all. No agreeing to be friends with your ex. And like we already talked about, no sitting at home crying alone about the breakup. Now, once the no contact phase is over and you've given your ex plenty of time and space for 30 days or so, it's time to slowly start to reinitiate contact with him or her. Now, I recommend you do this via text message or Facebook message or WhatsApp, something like that, where you can send your ex, a 2-line message that's funny, interesting, or that brings up some nostalgic, happy memories. Now, don't get carried away here. This is just about sending your ex a message or two to get them thinking about you again and to build some intrigue. So try to make your ex laugh or smile at your message and nothing more. Don't know what to say to your ex in these messages? Don't get this part wrong, because it's really important that you reestablish positive contact at this phase. So if you do need more help on what to say to your ex, I've got a number of specific examples in my best-selling program, The X Factor. And you can learn about that program and get full access to all of my attraction-building text messages at breakupbrad.com. All right, step 5. Nice job. You've made it this far. And if you've played your cards correctly in the previous phases, then your ex is already going to be showing a lot more interest and will have let go of many of those negative thoughts and memories that led to their decision to break up. So now it's time to meet in person and seal the deal. How do you do that? Well, you make an excuse and arrange a casual in-person meetup with your ex. So for example, you could tell your ex you want to catch up over coffee and get some suggestions on where to go on your upcoming vacation to Italy. Whatever it is, you can just think up any believable excuse. The goal is just to give your ex a real reason to grab a drink with you. Keep it casual and don't actually call it a date. Now, in person, when you're with your ex, it's time to get your flirt on. Don't go overboard. It can sometimes take a few dates before your ex really becomes fully receptive to your flirting and your advances, but make sure that you're building sexual tension and showing your ex a good time. Always keep the mood light and fun, make your ex laugh, And don't forget to share some stories and some updates about the fun, exciting, and busy life that you've been leading since the breakup. By the way, jealousy can be a very useful tool at this point in the process, and it is something that I talk about in some of my other videos here on YouTube. But if you do decide to try and incite a bit of jealousy to help your cause, please just be careful and don't let it backfire on you. Crank up the attraction, ramp up the flirting, and continue having fun with your ex. Sooner or later, your ex is going to change his or her mind about the breakup and ask you to give them another chance. Now, I know that sounds far-fetched from where you're sitting right now, but after a few dates in person and enough flirting and sexual tension, that's typically what happens. Now, obviously, you need to be on your game up to this point for things to come together, but it's definitely not impossible. And most of you watching this video will have a really good chance of getting to this point and getting an opportunity to start over with your ex. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, to find out your chances and to see if there is still hope for you, take my free quiz at breakupbrad.com/quiz right now. And as soon as you finish that quiz, you'll also get some personalized recommendations on how to get started and what to do first. All right, I told you guys this was gonna be a fast video, and I wasn't kidding. If you do have any questions, any suggestions, hate mail, please use the comments section below and I will personally get back to you. And of course, if you guys need more guidance and more sneaky psychological tactics that you can use to reverse your breakup and win back your ex, you know where to go, breakupbrad.com.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.